So you've said, is he well? Malcolm had not seen his father in nearly 15 years, and to a lad of 9, Archie MacDonald, the Laird of Dunbronach, had been the biggest, broadest, loudest man he'd ever seen. He'd been in rude health then, and somewhat drunk as he sat in Malcolm's uncle's elegant Edinburgh parlour. He'd looked as out of place there as these Highlanders looked here. Malcolm still recalled how Archie's face had fallen when his mother introduced him.
"Who's this weedy lad?"
"Malcolm, of course, your son," his mother had assured her estranged husband.
"My son?"
His mother's eyes had flared. "You can see that he is, Archie. He's as much a MacDonald as you are. He has your eyes, your height, or he will have. He's smart. He'll make a fine lawyer some day, like his uncle."
"A lawyer?"
Malcolm still remembered how his father's mouth had twisted bitterly around the word. "Like his uncle," his mother had repeated. "He's not cut out to be a Highlander, Archie. Is that why you've come?" His father was silent for a moment. He looked Malcolm over once again, then turned away with a sigh.
"Nay,"
he muttered.
"Nay, I suppose not."
He left the tea in the fancy china cup, rose, and departed from his brother-in-law's house. He did not return again. Even when Malcolm's mother died, he'd not bothered to send condolences. His uncle had taken Malcolm as his protégé, and he'd almost forgotten he even had kin in the Highlands, at Dunbronach, a place he barely remembered. Dougal's eyes shifted to the worn rug that covered the floor.
Nay, lad. I wouldn't say your father's well. In fact, he's dead."
Malcolm's brows rose. "Dead?"
"Aye, and a good many other folk,"
Fergus growled from his chair.
"There was a terrible sickness," Dougal said. "It carried off 54 MacDonalds." "You could say we're half the clan we were,"
William put in. His father was dead. He tried to feel some pity, to picture his father's face, but he'd barely known Archie MacDonald. It was like being informed that a stranger had died and his heirs needed a lawyer. "I see. Then you've come for legal advice, I assume. Is there a will that needs executing or funds to invest?" Fergus flashed a sharp look at William, then raised his chin.
"Not a will, more a dying wish." "A command," William said.
"And there are no funds," Dougal added.
"Not a penny,"
Fergus growled, glaring at Malcolm from under the tangled thatch of his grey brows. "I see," Malcolm said, though he didn't.
"Do ye?"
Fergus asked gruffly. His eyes slid over Malcolm and flicked away, as if he'd found him as wanting as Archie himself had.
"We should kneel as tradition demands,"
William said. He lowered himself to the floor, his joints creaking. Dougal joined him. Fergus rose to his feet but did not kneel. He raised his chin instead, fixed Malcolm with another dark glare.
"It was your father's wish that ye be the next Laird of Dunbronach."
He said it through gritted teeth as if it pained him.
"Archie named ye so on his deathbed."
"Laird?" The wee sherry glass in Malcolm's hand fell to the floor and shattered. The elders of Dunbronach stared at the shards of glass for a moment in silence. Then Dougal spoke.
"Never mind, lad. Laird. You won't be needing those wee cups at Dunbronach. We have good sturdy ones carved of horn."
He took a flask from his sporran and held it out.
"Here."
Malcolm took it and sipped. He nearly choked. His throat burned and something exploded in his belly, sent shockwaves through his limbs. "What the devil is that?" William rose, slapped him on the back.
"Finest Highland whisky, Laird. Don't worry, you'll grow used to drinking it every day, and it will soon flow through your veins like liquid honey." "Warm and sweet as a lover's kiss," Dougal added with a grin. "But I can't be the next Laird," Malcolm said. "I have a brother, half-brother, Cormac." "Dead," Fergus said.